Tim Key's latest film, The Ballad of Wallace Island, has critics raving with a remarkable 96% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. But here's a fun twist. If you had 96 Rotten Tomatoes to throw at someone, who would it be? And could you split them between multiple targets? Or would you go for one big, juicy target? Let's say we dedicate 40 tomatoes to Hitler, a fitting tribute. That leaves 56. But wait, there's more. Tim suggests keeping a few in reserve for any random encounters that might require a tomato-throwing intervention. So, 46 tomatoes remain. But how rotten are they? Tim considers eating a few, bringing the count down to 36. Now, who deserves this virtual tomato barrage? Tim's ready to take on the challenge, but he needs your help to identify the lucky recipients. In a hilarious turn of events, Tim recalls being rudely evicted in Edinburgh. His belongings vanished, thanks to some less than scrupulous landlords. He managed to salvage one bag, but the rest was gone, including a cherished radio. The writing was on the wall, quite literally, with a toilet roll holder in the lounge. Edinburgh accommodation, it seems, can be an adventure. When was the last time someone called Tim, Timothy? A nurse on Tuesday, it seems. As for poetry, Tim's shortest creation? Tanya Googled herself. Still nothing. A masterpiece of brevity. Tim is also set to star in The Paper, a follow-up to the US version of The Office. If he were editor of The Guardian for a day, what changes would he make? Tim, a crossword enthusiast, would make the paper bigger, more unwieldy, and place the cryptic crossword on the back page. He'd also free the sports section from its cultural confines, as it's his go-to read. But what about his co-star, Steve Coogan? How does he smell? Tim imagines Coogan with a more upscale aftershave, while Alan Partridge, his character, lightly wears Brut. Tim shares a cringeworthy fanboy moment with Mike Atherton, the former England cricket captain. He and a friend followed Atherton to a pub, sitting at a safe distance, lacking the courage to engage. And the humble fig roll? A biscuit with health pretensions due to its fruit content, offering a crunchy dip into coffee bliss. Tim rates it highly, placing it in his top 3 biscuits. As for digestives, Tim prefers them right side up, savoring the chocolate's full impact. When did Tim last cry? Watching a play about Bill Shankly, the former Liverpool manager, moved him to tears. It was an emotional, community-driven production, leaving Tim in tears throughout. Would Tim rather die at the bottom of the ocean or deep in space? Space, he believes, is more spectacular and memorable. The Ballad of Wallace Island hits Australian cinemas on August 28th, with Tim Key performing Loganberry at Pleasance Courtyard and Pleasance Dome in Edinburgh until August 24th, followed by Wilton's Music Hall in London from November 10th to 22nd.